Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's lecture where we will be exploring how to create and maintain a professional presence within your career in the social and community service work field. Now, this is an important topic as a professional presence can greatly impact your success in the field as well as the success of the organizations and communities that you work with. So today we will be discussing three themes related to creating and maintaining a professional presence in social and community service work. First, we will discuss the importance of professional behavior in ethics. We will also explore the role of effective communication in maintaining professional presence. And finally, we will explore strategies for building and maintaining professional relationships with colleagues, with clients, and other stakeholders. And it's my hope that through this lecture, you will gain a deeper understanding of what it means to have a professional presence in social and community service work and how you can cultivate and maintain this presence in your own career. So, without further ado, let's begin with the theme of professional behavior and ethics in the field of social and community service work. But before we do that, I want to start off with a little bit of a story to highlight what we'll be looking at today. And we're going to speak of a social service worker. We'll call her Sarah. She just started her job at a community center. And during her first week, she was struggling to build relationships with her colleagues. And she noticed that they were not really taking her seriously. And she was frequently interrupted during meetings, and her suggestions were often dismissed. And she felt frustrated and undervalued. And so Sarah turned to her supervisor for advice. And her supervisor noticed that Sarah's body language was very closed off and very defensive, and that she was not engaging actively in conversations, and her clothing was not in line with the dress code, and she was not making an effort to adapt to the workplace culture. And her supervisor explained to Sarah that creating a professional presence was crucial in building trust and respect with colleagues and clients. And so she suggested that Sarah dress more professionally, that she be more engaged in conversations, that she open up her body language a little more and show interest in her colleagues' work. And Sarah took her supervisor's advice and started dressing more professionally and more appropriately for work and engaged more actively in meetings. Sarah made an effort to get to know her colleagues and understand their roles, and over time, Sarah noticed a change in the way her colleagues treated her. They started listening to her suggestions and valuing her input, and she began to feel more confident and more respected in her role. And the lesson that we can learn from Sarah's story is that professional presence is not just appearance, although that is part of it. But it's also your attitude and your behavior. And by presenting oneself as competent and confident and credible, one can build trust and respect with colleagues and with clients, and ultimately be more effective in one's role. Now, let's move on to focus in on professional behavior, because this is a crucial role in creating and maintaining a professional presence in the field of social and community service work. Professional behavior refers to the way in which individuals conduct themselves in a workplace, and this includes their attitudes, their actions, and their communication with others. So what does it take to have professional behavior, and what does the research literature say about this? Well, one example of professional behavior is punctuality. Being punctual is an essential aspect of professional behavior, as it demonstrates respect for other people's time and shows a commitment to meeting responsibilities and deadlines. For example, in a study conducted by Ferreira and colleagues in 2017, punctuality was identified as a critical aspect of professional behavior among social service workers. And it helps to establish credibility and trust with clients and colleagues. Another example of professional behavior is maintaining confidentiality. And confidentiality is crucial in social and community service work as it protects the privacy and dignity of clients and ensures that sensitive information is not shared with unauthorized individuals. For example, in a study conducted by Ruch and colleagues in 2010, maintaining confidentiality was identified as a crucial component of professional behavior among social workers. And it helps to establish trust and rapport with clients and ensures that their information is handled with care. Now, effective communication is also an essential aspect of professional behavior. And this includes the ability to listen actively, speak clearly and respectfully, and convey information in a professional and appropriate manner. For example, a study conducted by Bernard and Goodyear in 2014 exhibited effective communication that was identified as a crucial component of professional behavior among social workers, as it helps to establish rapport with clients and ensures that information is conveyed accurately and clearly. Now, in addition to the examples outlined above, other essential components of previous behavior, professional behavior, include simple things like being respectful and reliable and accountable. And being respectful involves treating others with dignity and recognizing their value and their worth and not being overly defensive. Being reliable involves meeting commitments and responsibilities consistently and on time, and being accountable involves taking responsibility for one's actions and being transparent in decision-making processes. And I'm going to make another note here, and that is be careful how you talk about your coworkers or other people in general. Oftentimes, people try to make themselves feel better, and they don't realize what they're doing is bad-mouthing other people, and in a subconscious attempt to make themselves feel better. And all that does is damages relationships all the way around, because when people hear other people talking bad about other people, it makes them worry about what you're saying about them as well. So through maintaining professional behavior, individuals can establish trust and credibility with their clients and their colleagues. They can foster positive relationships and contribute to a positive work environment. And by being punctual and maintaining confidentiality and communicating effectively and being respectful and reliable and accountable, individuals can create and maintain a professional presence within their careers. We're going to pause there and take a bit of a break, and when we come back, we will explore methods of effective communication as well as building professional relationships and networks, all of which I believe is very important within the work of social and community service work. So we're going to take a pause, and I'll see you in a little while. You take care. Goodbye.